Hi, and welcome to Lower Body. Let's get straight in. Remember, you can add in little runs, you can add in some extra work on the bike beforehand, or a big walk before or after. First thing we want to do is we're going to do front squats body weight as a very quick warm up. Let's go for 8. 1. You will need a chair. 7. 8. Hold on to something if you need. Body weight front lunges. 1. Going for 8. 7. And 8 and 1, roll down. So tucking the chin like so, rolling the shoulders, really feel vertebrae by vertebrae as you come down, little mobilization of the hips and into the hamstrings. Coming out to a plank, drop your knees, come back up onto the toes and crawl back. Let the knees bend as you give a nice little bounce, and then you uncurl, stacking the spine back up again. Okay, so our first one, if you need more of a warm-up, you do. We need a chair, or you can use the mat. In between each full set, we do a little hip thruster, a little bit of hip thrusting, and a single leg pulse. But the first thing we're going to do is a front squat. So if you were to have a bar, you would be like so. The bar would be on here. You can stack them here, or you can drop one and hold it in the front. Front loading, I'm going to go for here. Okay, so we're going to go for 8. 1. So you don't need to drop the hips all the way down. I actually feel like you're better coming down a little bit above where you would be in the toilet. Beautiful. Draw that belly in towards the spine. Last one. Drop the weights. When I first recorded this for you, did little runs up and down my garden. Now I'm going to just do a little run on the spot. You don't need to do this. You can rest. Just 20 seconds. Here are my creaky floorboards. And relax. Take your break. Actually looks wonky. Sorry if it is. Okay, weights up again. So we're doing 3 rounds. Remember, weeks 3 and weeks 4, add in those extra rounds or extra reps. This is a good one to add in an extra set, basically. So you go for 4 or 5. So you got that nice little hover. So you don't drop fully down to the floor. Gorgeous. And drop. Little run. Or march. You can march it out. 5 seconds. Good. And if you're using a barbell or you're stacking it up even heavier, first time I recorded, I used 9s for this. I don't know why I've grabbed the 7s. So with the 7s, I would add in extra reps, or this last that I'm going to add in a little pause. But if you're using the barbell, do give, and it's heavier. So if you're squatting 30 or 40 and you're on the front, you want to make sure you give yourself a good break in between. You know, I'm all about shred, all about speed. But when you're lifting heavier and the reps are lower, got to have that time in between. So 10 seconds. We're going to lift again. Check into how you're feeling. If this is, I know you've been using the other ones while you've been waiting on this. So front load. But how do you feel? How do you feel this summer? Full disclosure. So pause. I've just weighed myself before this, which is the silliest thing to do because we all know Scales are bad, but sometimes I like it just to get myself, reminded that which direction I'm going in. And I've had a great summer. I also feel like I love my muscle at the minute. So that will be heavier. But so will the sourdough that I had this past weekend and the fizz. I didn't have any sweets though. That's the one thing I'm definitely sticking to. Nice little pauses. Got 2 more. So check in with how you're feeling. And that's not determined by the scales. That's determined by your clothes, by how you carry yourself, how you talk to yourself in the mornings. We can't heal and grow unless we accept and love what we're in right now. And I know you say, oh, but I want the changes so I can love myself more. Yes, but you're you. This is your time to just engage in movement, to fuel how you feel about yourself as well as just your body. And you're doing it. I'm proud of you. And relax. This is the bit that we move to. You can either do this on the floor, on a mat, or we're going here. So just where the bra strap is, and we come down, double, and up. This is not a very good chair for this too. When I was recording the first time, I did this in the garden chair, and it worked quite well. So double, squeeze the glutes at the top. Now we're going 4 each leg singly, so we keep this one hiked, but we're lifting from the hip. So squeeze tall, good. 3, 4, and switch. Keep the hips high as you switch. 1, rise. 2, beautiful. This is the chair squeaking. It's like my dad's chair from the 70s. 1 left of the 6. Last one. 4. Bring yourself out carefully. Then we're going into a plank. You know it. Either on your knees. If you're on your knees, I was explaining this to my friend. Don't drop into the lumbar spine. Keep the core engaged. We're like so. Otherwise, up. Scoop that belly up and under. Widen your base if you need more. And relax and breathe. Squeeze the glutes, push back through the heels. Lovely work. 3, 4, 5, and out you come. Take a break. Now we're into our front lunges. So your front lunges, you can hold on to something. You can drop the weight. If you're holding on to the back of a chair and you're lunging, keeping the weight on the same side that's lunging. Otherwise, anchor yourself down with both. And we're going to go into nice forward lunge. Roll the shoulders back and we go for it. So we're 8 in total. 2. And feel free to walk with these. Walk and lunge and adds a little bit of spice. But if you're like me and you don't have much space right now, 8, drop, and same again. You can do your little march and run for 20 seconds or relax. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Drop the shoulders with each breath. Come into it. Feel how you carry yourself. I'm all into that at the minute. How do you come into a room? No one alive is you're than you. Okay, if you're ready, join me. Otherwise, hit pause and we go again. I'll go from the side here so you can see. Roll those shoulders back. Feel totally engaged in what we're doing. Hold on to something if you need. Do all one leg and then switch if you can. Front lunges are kind of my hate, but they're good. Those quads, good for mobility. 8 and drop. Same again. Take your pause if you want. Knees a little higher if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous. Roll those ankles out and the wrists. If you need a little roll down, come with me. Little bounce into the hamstrings. Relax. Good. Third set. It's going to be that extra little pause for me. See how you feel. Week 1, definitely just go for your standard. If you're starting out and you're just getting used to it, and then by the week 2, week 3, week 4, that's why I love progressive. Do you know what else I was reading? You can stick to one of them for 6 months and watch yourself grow then. Are you ready? I know we like diversity. Let's go. But I was listening to a guy, little pause, and he was saying 6 months, 3 to 6 months, lock in exactly the same workouts. That's one of our workout plans for 3 months. Feel that static hold. Two more. Should be getting a little shake, a little tremor. Last one. Drop. My knees. And we're on to our chair or the mat for those hip thrusters. It's like a glute bridge first if you're on the ground. It's like a glute bridge or a hip lift, sorry. Good, and let's go. So we come down. My weights. Here we are, just for the bra strap. See my chin is still tucked in? 1, 2. Last one. Stay high. One leg, and we pulse. 1. Good. 2, 3. You should feel that spice. 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out we come gently into our plank. Push the ground away. Scoop the belly up and in. Seconds left. 9, 7, 2, 1. Out we come. Gorgeous. Remember your 4th and 5th set. I'm into that for you. Okay. Now we have single leg RDL. So we can come back like so. You can have one weight. Sometimes people like that. You want to grind through that right foot, big toe, little toe, and heel. Keeping the hips forward. Nice straight back. We come down just between the knee and the shin, the knee and the ankle. Okay, so you can go like that, or we can come with both. I'm going to go with both, a little bit more weight. But see how you go. Down, holding it like a bar. Really good for balance. Really good if you're a runner. Even if you're just a woman who walks, who cares for herself and wants to feel strong. Beautiful. For each side. Roll the shoulders back, tipping off the hip. 1. Squeeze. Oh, the tissue, you should feel that. 2. from those hip thrusters. Gorgeous. Weights down, in we go. Good. 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop the shoulders, roll them back. Good. Five seconds and we go again. Take more of a break if you need. Hit pause. I'm going to start with the right this time. Good. Proud. Roll shoulders back. And we come back up. Okay. Squeeze. Other side. Shoulders are back. Rolling down. Woo. Feel the balance. So easy to fall into the trap of leaving. It's like arm day. Don't leave out arm day. Don't leave out these single legs. Challenge, challenge, challenge. Beautiful. Drop and run or walk or march. Four, three, two, one, and relax. We go again. On that hike, tiny little pause at the end, tiny little pause on the drop. You ready? I feel like this is the worst angle, but who cares? Not me. Right, roll the shoulders back, suck the belly in. Coming down, little micro bend in the knee, little pause. Use your glutes and your hammies to bring you back up. Beautiful. 2. Little pause. Woo! It's your ballerina day. Keep the arms long. They're your anchor. This is where the growth is, girlfriend. Ooh, I picked the right leg first, which was my best leg. So same thing again. Big toe, little toe. Heel. 2 more. Squeeze. Last one. Woo, squeeze back up. Gorgeous. Drop the weights. Down we come for that body weight. Just where the bra strap is. Arms can go out wide. Arms can cross. Oh, double first. 1. Squeeze. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh, I love this one. This is the one that you feel tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's like living in my head for a day, isn't it? When you come with me. Here we go. Lift that leg. Come down. You should be feeling those little trembles too. Stay with me. We've only got one more giant set after this. 4 and switch. Squeeze those glutes. Keep your hips high. 1. Brilliant. 2, 3, 4. Out we come into the plank. And I have something to say. So the other thing I was going to say to you is, if you're cruising through the workouts, amazing. If the workouts, you feel you need those 4th and 5th sets to challenge you, even more amazing. But what I will say is, thinking of your overall health, so no injury-free, that's what we want to always be. Injury-free, you want to be energized, and you want to be showing up. They talk about showing up on the mat, 5 seconds. You want to show up to these workouts. Get them done in the morning. I love getting them done in the morning if you can. Even in the evenings. There's nothing you feel more accomplished, I think, actually. The morning's good because it fuels you. Evening workouts, you feel a bit smug, you know. You're like, great, I kept off the cup of tea and biscuit, kept off the glass of wine, kept off the crisps. And what it does is it keeps you in that frame of mind of like, I have fueled, I'm doing it. So here we have our last one, lateral lunges. But just keep a check in on how you are, because you might feel like you're cruising. Not saying that any of you are. I'm not. I'm here, I'm challenged. But I just mean you're progressing, which is what we want. So 4 each side with this. We want progression. We want you to grow muscle. We want you to feel strong. We want you to desire more for your body. So team it with more steps. Increase the steps. Increase the length of a hold on a plank. Do all of that, but check in with yourself. Like, how does your body feel? How do you show up to the workouts? Are you lethargic? Are you more energized? Are you injury-free, as I was saying? Are you teaming these with a marathon or a half marathon or a challenge of its own? See how the whole picture is, because it's only whenever, and the reason I'm saying all this is just talking a lot about health over the weekend, is whenever we have it, we totally take for granted how wonderful it is to show up and to lift the weights and to get it done. And that's what I want for you, and that's why I provide this for you and for me. I show up for you and you show up for me. But I do. I love getting these done for you and taking that thinking out. Okay, these lateral lunges. Then we have adding weights in for the last bit. That's the challenge of the last one. Weights up. Here we go. You can have them like so, or you can hold one at your chest, whichever works for you. I like them both held at my chest like so. So stepping out, pushing the bum back. Yep, that's it. 2. Yeah, another reason is thinking about how I felt a couple of months ago when I was talking to the doctor, and how I'm so glad that I don't feel like that anymore. Like, I feel like the workouts are the best part of my day, rather than like the dread or the headaches taking over. But you don't need to know about me. You don't need to know about me. It's about you. Just giving you context that I'll stop talking. I want to get you out by past. Done. Now, in this last set, we have a little pause on each end of these. So take your drink, 5 seconds. We go again. Well, let's go. Okay, I'm going to go to the left first. So pause, gorgeous, and return. Bum, push back. Suck that belly right up in. 3. Last one. 4. These are good ones for adding on reps. I think it's like, I just love them. You know I love a lateral lunge. If you've been here long enough, you'll know I love a lateral lunge. Okay, so for the last bit, you come down to what we were doing in between the body weight. If you want, drop the weights and stay with the body weight. Otherwise, I'm going to do my 8 with a weight in the crease. So we come down just a little lower than you think you can go. Kiss the ground, push to the top. Oh my goodness, I feel that. It feels awesome. 6, let me know. 7, 8. Now, drop one weight or keep the two if you can, if it's a bar. Lifting the leg, and we're using it as our challenge. 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 8 if you can. 5, 6. This is the last of it. 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2. Then we've got our little sprint that we forgot to do. And we have our plank and you're done. 5, 6, 7, woo, 8. Drop your weights. Love it, love it, love it. Love being finished. You did it. You've shown up. Started the day. No regrets. You never regret a workout. Five seconds. Straight down for that plank. 3, 2, 1. Plank it is. Push the ground away. Scoop up. I'm closing my legs entirely for this one. Love it. Let the heart rate come down. Feel in control. Push the ground away, lifting your head up. Don't drop your head between your hands. Push through those back heels. Squeeze the thighs together. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds. Gorgeous. Come out of that nice and gently. If your head's too dizzy, please come up. Otherwise, scoop around to the right. In that bend, in that fold. Back to the center. To the left. To the center. Uncurl. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower body done. You'll feel it in those glutes and hammies. Well done.